Hey crew, this is Keith. How you doing today? What we're going to do here is a little bit educational. I know we are silver stackers, but we're going to teach you a little bit about these notes here. This first note here is a silver certificate with the date and series of 1935F. It was signed, not just stamped signed, but actually the person printed their signature on it. Ivan Baker Priest. He was a, the U.S. Treasurer from the years 1953 to 1961. He was also a California State Treasurer from 67 to 75. He lived from September 05 to June 1975. Now, what we have here is we have their signature, and we know it was signed between 1953 and 61 because that's when he was the treasurer. But what makes it so significant outside of being a certificate with his signature on it, not just stamped, but his actual signature, is if you'll look close at the serial numbers, and I don't know if you can see it. Now, in person, I can see the difference. What we have here is a regular silver certificate, nice uncirculated piece, along with this one that is uncirculated, personally signed. If you'll notice closely, I hope you guys can see it on your TVs or your phones or whatnot, the serial number on the signed one is darker. It looks like it's a little bit bolder than the one that is not signed. Now that is one of the ways outside of actually comparing the signatures. I believe that is one of the ways that you can authenticate this to be an actual signature. See, on this one you can really see the difference versus the one up in the top right corner. See how much darker that is than that? I mean, you can really tell the difference. They did that with all of them, I believe, that were hand signed. They were printed in a darker ink than on the one below. So anyway, that is what we have there. We have a nice note. Now, the other one we have is from Hawaii. Now, we both bought these notes like a week or so ago, and we showed you a video. They came with some coins and stuff. This is what you call a World War II Snorter's Note. Now, it is dated series of 1935A, but it's a Hawaii note. And to be a Snorter Hawaii Note, those are a little bit more rare. They normally come on just the silver certs, ones and fives. They're pretty common as far as the type of note, but the Snorter note itself is not that common. You don't find a lot of these. Now, this particular note, as you can see, has quite a few signatures on it. It has, in total, 15 signatures. You have a couple there. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think I counted 9 earlier on the front. But on the back, it has the additional signatures to equal 15. Now, I tried doing some research on this note. Up here, it says property of Sergeant Russell R. Bates. His serial number is right here. It looks like a 16086, and I'm not sure, but that quite looks like a 2 to me, 97. I tried looking him up on the internet, couldn't find nothing about him. I tried looking up some of the other signatures, you know, like Arthur Nelson, and on the front side, you got Ben Malmuth, and I guess those are the more prominent signatures. And I couldn't find anything on them. So if you guys can find anything out about these signatures or about this bill, I mean, if it's some really good education, there's that 9th signature right across his face. If you can find any information out about it that we can share with our other subscribers, I'm sure everybody who's a member of the crew would love to know more. Because, like I said, we're not just about stacking silver. We're also about education. And you notice I got my gloves on because this one here is not uncirculated like the other two, but we want to sit there and try to not damage it anymore. Like I said, being an Hawaii note, it is more rare than a regular silver cert. Because the Hawaii Notes, just common ones, I think they're like $20 to $30 to start. Whereas a normal cert starts off like $1.50, $2. So this is what we have for you today, guys. I hope you enjoyed this little bit of education we got for you. Wish I could have been a little bit more informative about this notes, but hopefully you guys can give us some help and help educate everybody on this. So if you like the content, please comment, share, and please do share any information you can give us about this note, because we would love to share it with the rest of the subs. So anyway, this is Keith. Thanks for watching, and we'll talk with you later. Bye.